Rising, everybody. How are you doing? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is Dijon. Uh, this is my YouTube channel. I post videos to help people live more peacefully and happier, to destroy all of the thoughts that the mind tries to portray, all that good stuff. So today, I want to talk about a few things. I've been getting little questions here and there about like manifestation, meditation, and energy. Manifestation, meditation, and energy. I've gotten a lot of questions about that, and I wanted to share my little take on it. So I'm gonna start with meditation. I just started doing this about a month ago, and come to find out, I really enjoy it, and now it's a part of my routine whenever I rise in the morning, or whenever I rise. So, meditation, what is it? What do you do? What do you do? You gain anything? Like, what is the objective of meditation? So, meditation, the way I'm gonna like to describe it is to bring you back to now, bring you back to this moment. A lot of people think that when you do meditation, you're going to gain something from it, but in fact, that is incorrect. You're not gaining anything from meditation. Um, what you're really doing from meditation, or what really is happening when you meditate, is you are going to lose things: depression, anxiety, stress, anger. These are things that will be lost or can be lost during meditation. I don't want to say will be, because it won't be the first time you do it, might not be the second time you do it, but over the course of time, these things, you will lose these things. And that is the first thing that when people ask me about it, and they want to talk about it, they think that they're supposed to gain something from it, but you're not. No gain. You're to lose. You're going to lose things. How do you do it? I don't think there's any right or wrong way to do it. You can either sit with your legs folded, or find a position that's comfortable for you. And what I do is, you could do a guided one. Sometimes I like to sit in silence, and you just sit there. You just sit there. So the reason why people get very wary of meditation is because they think that you're trying to stop your mind from thinking as well, which is not necessarily true. You're not stopping your mind from thinking. We are so used to thinking and attaching to our thoughts and following them into rabbit holes, that when you start to meditate, you're confused. You're like, this is impossible. But it's not to stop or control your mind. It is to let your mind do whatever it is, just to be aware of your thoughts. I have a video called The Silent Watcher, if you want to watch that. It's kind of about the same idea. What I do is I close my eyes and I imagine standing in a 4 to 8 lane highway. And while I'm there, my thoughts are cars going back and forth on each side of the road. Now, so we're so used to, reaching out for the car, or trying to stop the car, getting in the car. But my way of doing it is to not do that, because that's what meditation is. You're not supposed to control them. You're supposed to just let them do their thing. So I just let the cars go back and forth. I just let my thoughts come and go. And that if I do notice myself drifting off, or getting in a car and following it to see where it goes, I just bring myself back to this moment with my breath. And that pretty much sums it up, how I do it. And there's guided meditations and stuff like that. You can look it up. But yeah, that's how I meditate. Sometimes I listen to things, affirmations. Like today, I did a heart chakra um, meditation, guided meditation with affirmations and stuff, and I like that one a lot. But sometimes I also just sit down for about 10, 15, or 20 minutes just in silence, just to, before I start my day, so I just, whatever clutter is in there, I just let it dissipate before I go out and start to interact with people and make videos and stuff like that. So there's that. I think that's all when it comes to meditation. I think that's all of it. The next thing is manifestation and energy, and these ones kind of go hand in hand. So when it comes to manifestation, we have the cheat codes to this. We have the cheat codes to manifest, and these cheat codes are our thoughts, our feelings, and the words that we say. These are also all energy. Your thoughts are energy, your feelings are energy, and the words you say have a vibration and a tone or a frequency. It's all energy, and we can use these to help us manifest whatever it is that we want. And so when it comes to what we say, I'm stop trying to say the word try. I'm apologies, but what we do when we speak, we have to be very careful with what we say, because these words, they hold energy, and when you put these energies out there, it's a magnet. We are magnets. We attract likes, and what I mean by that is when you say positive things, you get positive things. If you say negative things, you get negative things. So positive attracts positive, and negative attracts negative. So when it comes to things like you saying you can or you can't, you're right either way, but this is your story. Why tell yourself you can't do something? If you think you can do something, then you can do it. But a lot of the times we tell ourselves that we can't do something, and that becomes our reality, that now we can't do it. So just like when we use words like hope or maybe or I wish or probably or if, these words have a lot of doubt in them, and they're not necessarily negative, but when it comes to manifesting what you want, you don't want to leave any room or opportunity for doubt, because like I said, this is your story. Why tell a story in which you may not get the thing you want? You are always going to get the thing you want. So be very careful about the words that you say. There's a lot of other things that we say too that can interrupt with our manifestations, like never, or it's impossible, a lot of things like that. So when you're manifesting, or when you want to, when you're speaking life into yourself, when you're speaking life into the universe, be very wary about what you're saying. And but that's just one part of the spell. That's just one part of the magic at hand when we're manifesting. And the other, our thoughts. So I like to think of our thoughts like a heartbeat. We don't really control them; they just pop up. But what is important to take note is that we don't give attention to negative thoughts or thoughts that would bring up a negative emotion. So it goes from thoughts to emotion. So when it comes to manifestation or meditation, like a little thing where you don't, all the thoughts that are in your head, you don't pay them no mind. You don't give them any attention, because where attention goes, energy flows. So if you put your attention on a negative thought, remember, negative attracts negative. So when you put your attention on a negative thought, and you're gonna pull negative to you. You're more than likely to pull the negative thought to you, whatever the negative thought may be. So it's important to be mindful of what thoughts you are giving attention to, and because when you do give attention to certain thoughts, this is where your feelings come involved, and this is what we call when we feel the vibe is off, or our vibrations, it's a vibe, things like that. Those are your feelings are also energy, and those also attract. So how you feel also attracts certain things to you. So if you feel good or happy or positive or kind, you're gonna or love, you're going to pull, you are going to attract those type of things. But if you feel down, depressed, sad, angry, guilty, you're going to pull more negative, or you're going to pull. We are magnets, we attract. So it is very important that we be mindful about all these different things, because we can do um, one of the three, or two of the three. We can do any combination of each. But when it comes to manifestation, you want to use all three of them combined. You don't want to just do one or two. You want to use all three in such a way that um, because when you use all three, you're using all three of the energies produce this spell, and we pull. We then when we say, or I am rich, I feel rich, I believe I'm rich, I think I'm rich, I can envision it, I can see it in my mind, then it'll start coming to you in different ways. But you got to remember, when it comes to manifestation, you can't send it. You can because you can do whatever you want, but don't send the universe mixed signals. We say, we feel, we believe, we want these things, but when the universe is like, okay, here's these things, because that's all the universe wants to do, is give you these things. We don't want to go ahead and tackle whatever the obstacle is in our way to get the things that we said that we want, or the things that we feel that we want. So don't send the universe any mixed signals. If you want something, be prepared to work for it, because manifestation works just as hard as you do. So that was my little video today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any more questions, just comment them in the comment section below. If you want me to make a single standalone video for any of these topics, just let me know. And I hope you guys have an amazing day. And remember to be mindful, drive your day, don't let the day drive you, and you can do whatever you want. So if things are looking down, if things are not going the way you want them to go, remember you are in control, so everything's your fault. And make sure you get out there and get what you want. I love you guys.